Fantastic Frontier. One of the best Roblox games I've ever played in my 10 plus years on Roblox. Fantastic Frontier is an action RPG Roblox game, unique to its kind as there is no leveling up system, there's no stat upgrade system, and other stuff like that. The game offers so much to the player and what they can do, and how you would want to set off your journey in the massive world called the Frontier. Fantastic Frontier was created on September 24th, 2016, and soon later published in July 2017. The game was created by two devs, one named SpectreBlocks and the other named Gorbachelli, I don't even know. The game was truly ahead of its time. I mean, look at the building around the map, look at the UI, look at the tools, and look at the monsters. For a frame of reference, look at what other games did at the time. Look at their building, look at their UI. The creativity that was put into this game is absolutely insane. Knowing that some of the most popular games on Roblox at the time were Murder Mystery, Cole's Admin, and the Normal Elevator. Who knew that this was coming? The game also has so much content, not just hours worth of content, not just days worth of content, not just weeks worth of content, but months worth of content if you truly want to 100% the game. There is so much Fantastic Frontier has to offer. You can fish, you can go out and explore, find rare plants, you can hit the Toadman's phone up and do quests. If you are devious enough and think you're up for the challenge, you can start off fighting monsters, but the game does emphasize on danger, and monsters will probably one-shot you if you have no gear. Like, look how much this guy did to me, and I have in-game gear. This game also has different paths that you can take. You can become melee, magic, or ranged. Each have its own strengths and weaknesses, but make sure to get good gear tied to that path, or you'll regret it. The world of Fantastic Frontier also welcomes 9 bosses all around the map, or in a different world, even inside of dreams. Some of the world bosses are the Corrupt Wizard, aka the Spider Boss, the Magma Brain, the Cosmic Ghost, and Parasite. Even though some of these aren't exactly from the Frontier world, I'm still saying they're from the Frontier world, because they're not in the Rat Boy dreams or in the tower. Inside of the Rat Boy's dream, you've got bosses like Lost, the Cricket, Demokin, and the Circus. And bro, tell me why I always have the hardest time with this boss. I have the worst luck when it comes to this boss. I always just boom, just one shot, just boom, just everywhere, every time. I don't understand it. Alright, and the last boss is Mr. 58, which is the final fight at the very end of the tower, which is floor 50. At first, the fight can be pretty hard, but you get pretty used to it. You get used to his movesets pretty quickly. Alrighty, let me tell you all the Fantastic Frontier lore real quick. At the top, you can see the colors associated with the colors with the world of nightmares. Under the world of nightmares, you can see the colors that dominate the ordinary. The game has a lot of lore! Yes, the game does have a lot of lore, and I'm sorry I'm not going to be explaining all of it here, or the video will be longer than 30 minutes. But if you are interested, these YouTube videos will show you more about it. Fantastic Frontier also has a unique storyline that takes you all throughout the Rat Boy's dream. This storyline can probably take you a few days to complete, but it's pretty fun to do, and you discover a lot of secrets within the game. Another thing that makes this a great game is the community. Although it's small, everyone is always positive and willing to help out. They also are willing to give out information and helpful stuff, and don't gatekeep things like some other games. Fantastic Frontier isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Although this game has lots to do, new players may start to feel overwhelmed and not even know where to start. That's why I would recommend you to maybe look up a guide when starting out. The game is also actively dying by the day. It is currently only sitting at 24 players at this very moment. The main reason the game is dying is because of the lack of updates the game received. The last update was a whopping 6 years ago. Although the game has had no updates since then, the two devs have been working on an update for 6 years and giving information about the progress of the update. But each time they give information about the update, the big update gets pushed back more and more and more. So hopefully with how long they've been working on this update, this is gonna be the best update any game has ever received in the whole entire world. Listen, 6 years ago, I was in like 6th or 7th grade. Now I'm graduated from high school and I'm in college. But despite all that, to this day, this game still remains to be fantastic.